Krabby Patty thief himself.
No.
So, Mr. Banderas, this is a very type of different film for you that we're used to seeing you in. What made you decide to go into this type of film as opposed to playing your normal self?
Well, it's not that weird, actually. I mean, it's coming out of a tradition in my career of making movie for kids that I started with Robert Rodriguez many years ago with Spy Kids, and then continued with Shrek, and then Puss in Boots by himself, you know. But it's the first time I play the villain in this type of movies, and the first time actually that I do what is it? Actually a mixture between animation and real movie, real action, and so it was different. In that aspect, it was different because I was working with nobody.
Right.
You know, the characters were going to be incorporated later with just technology, computers, and this thing. And so it was a different technique. It was interesting. It was nice to play a pirate. It's something that I always dream about. I think any actor in the world would like to play a pirate at some point in their careers. And so all of those elements made me just make the decision of saying, yeah, I'm going to do that.
A little different.
Yeah.
Was it more difficult playing with animation and then filling in the parts later versus?
Yes, it was more difficult than nothing.
Right.
But you get more support from your director, who has the whole entire movie in his head, and you just read the script a little bit more than normal because you want to see what is the context of the scene that you're going to play and what would be the answer of the other characters, and you have to act consequentially with that. You know, so
Right.
Yeah, it was a little bit more difficult than normal.
She told me to tap them down. Give me directions from down there. How's that, Whip?
And action. Now can we sing it? Yeah, let's sing.
Now I have to ask you, you've worked alongside some big names. Does Spongebob have a big ego?
I don't think so, actually. I think the character is so positive. Actually, the opposite. I think he's very humbling, you know, character, and he always has a solution for every problem, and he's very optimistic. And I think actually, you know, that's a beautiful message for kids.
Definitely.
And that the kids, not so much, but the parents, they want to find that when they take their kids to a movie, that the movie has certain values that they can relate to. And so the movie, the value of being optimistic, you know, friendship, teamwork, loyalty, all of those values are in this movie. They will find that.
Perfect. And with that being said, speaking of optimism and loyalty, with all the movies you've worked in, what do you want your legacy to be?
Oh, I don't know. I don't know. As an actor, I don't know. As a person, I would like somebody to say that I was a good man.
Good man. I think we can say that.
Good person.
Yeah, and at the end of the day, it's all we want.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Mr. Banderas.
You're very welcome.
And be sure to check out SpongeBob the movie in 3D underwater.